My group and I were really trying to study how the brain is evolving as we get older, because we think that in the shape changes in the way that the microstructure, so the anatomy of the brain is changing, is very indicative of the aging processes and diseases that are affecting the brain. And our particular angle is through engineering or mechanics. Our approach about studying the brain is very different from how the community in neuroscience has looked at it in the past, where they're interested in the electrophysiology, so how neurons are firing and communicating with each other. We want to understand how the shape is changing, because that is the result of all the small cellular changes that are going on in aging and in diseases. And we as mechanical engineers have the tools to track and model and predict how shape is going to evolve. And we hope that that can be used to study and detect diseases earlier or in very specific ways to predict how someone's brain is going to deteriorate over time. So if we think of healthy brain aging or neurodegenerative disease, it's something that has been studied mostly by clinicians, biologists, neuroscientists. The component that's still really missing is engineering, because cells experience mechanical forces. They change over time. They undergo significant loads as the brain is aging. And so we think that by contributing our methods to these fields, we can help understand the basic mechanisms of these diseases and aging. When the brain ages, or when the neurodegenerative disease affects your brain, there are some patterns that are very common across every human being. So the brain is getting smaller, you're losing connections, some parts of the brain are expanding. And so I was appealed by those mechanisms because I know that mechanics can simulate that or can capture those observations. Medical imaging is a very popular way of visualizing the brain, but that just gives you a snapshot of one particular time point. And so we want to build methods that allow you to use that one snapshot, but then make predictions about longer-term outcomes. The earlier we can concisely diagnose which dementia a patient may have really allows them to make many more informed decisions about how they choose to spend the rest of their life, the way that clinicians might treat patients if there's a treatment. It also helps families plan better how to take care of their loved ones that will deteriorate over time.